Hey, Joey here. I bet you don't know this trick to make your pentatonic sound less boring. Let me show you. Hey everybody, how did that sound to you? Sounded good? If yes, let me tell you, this style of playing is totally learnable. Check out my guitar courses in the description down below if you want to learn that style of playing. So without further ado, let's dive right in. What did I do in the intro to make it sound a little bit more interesting? I used a technique called string skipping. And what is string skipping? It means we intentionally skip a string in a pentatonic lick, like so. Basically skipping one string, which is the D string in this example. That is E minor pentatonic. And why is this so uncommon when playing pentatonics? It is because the minor pentatonic scale is usually a scale that we as guitar players play pretty much up and down, top to bottom. Like this would be your normal pentatonic run, for instance. It sounds pretty standard, right? A little bit stock, a little bit common, and that's because we're playing the entire scale down. It's cool in some situations, but you know, we've heard it so many times, it's a little bit boring. So what we do, and what not a lot of guitar players do, is use string skipping to make the pentatonic sound a little bit more interesting. Now, to make sure you can actually experiment with that, I'm going to show you exactly what I played in the intro. So we're in E minor pentatonic here because the backing track we have going is E minor and G major, back and forth. And the first lick I already showed you, it's this one. So it's pretty much 5-7 on the A string and then 4-7 on the G string. And we're skipping the D string in the middle. And then you can use the D string in the middle as a landing spot after this lick. Something like that. But that is E minor pentatonic. We're just skipping strings, and that's why it sounds more interesting. Then the next lick I played was this one. So that is 7-9 on the D string. We're skipping the G string. We're playing 8 and 10 on the B string. And then I did a variation of that, which technically isn't E minor pentatonic anymore, because I did just because it sounded so good with the chords underneath. So that would be pretty much diving into the Aeolian mode, but that's a detail at this point. And then the next one, the one I played a little bit with a little bit more energy, was this one. See, this is where I use the G string as that I skipped before as a landing spot to end the lick. So that would be 9-12. 10-12 on the B string, and then 12-9 again, and then I'm ending somewhere here. 2 more to go. Next one was up in the 12th fret. So as you can see, I'm moving through the pentatonic boxes and find cool licks to string skip. This here is 12-14, skipping the G string, 12-15, so that is your pentatonic box 1. And we're doing this. And then the last one is Aeolian, if we're being strict, because we're using the minor second. So that would be... So that would be 12, 14 on the G string, skipping the B string, and playing 14, 15, 14 on the E string. So with the backing track underneath, I'm going to show you all these pairs again. Here we go. There you go. So all these different pairs of string skipping licks work pretty well with each other to build some sort of a cool little story in the solo. What I did at the very end of the intro was actually this. I experimented with a couple on the lower strings and they sounded cool too. Listen. Just descending on these strings. I think that's just super cool. It's such a nice and easy way to spice up your pentatonics just a little bit, to make it sound less cookie cutter and just a little bit more exciting and a little bit more sinister and dark, I feel like. Now, obviously, to find cool string skipping pairs here quickly, you have to have the pentatonic boxes down all over the fretboard. In my course on Power Pentatonics, I'm showing you all these boxes and how you can remember them pretty quickly. So if you're into that, check that course out in the description. Last thing about these string skipping licks, you can obviously play descending licks as well. Up until this point, we only did ascending ones from lower to higher strings, but that also works the other way around. Let me show you real quick. You could also play, again, E minor. All these work as well. And that's the cool trick. All right, so much for this video. String skipping in minor pentatonics. I hope this one helps you out in making your pentatonic sound a lot more exciting. And I hope this video gets you out of your rut. I hope you can develop a couple new licks with these tricks here. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.